Hello and welcome to Aspects of Writing. I'm your host, James Kelly. Today we have a special guest, Ken Thompson, and then we also have Sally Olson and Ned Mills with us today, and we're going to be talking about the Composer Showcase of Las Vegas and the fundraiser we're doing for... What are we doing? Sally? Ned?
It's for the Composer Showcase of Las Vegas, their Entertainment Community Relief Fund.
And then we're also doing one for the entertainers here in Las Vegas
That's right.
for the out-of-work performers. So, and that's what we want to talk about. So, first of all, why don't you introduce yourself here, Keith?
Okay. Well, I'm Keith Thompson. I'm the creator of the Composer Showcase. I've been around... the Composer Showcase has been around for about 15 years. We just celebrated our 15-year anniversary.
Wow.
We've been a nonprofit 501c3 organization for about 4 years, and that's been wonderful because it's been allowing us to do more important work in the community. At first, we were just a party, just like get a bunch of writers together and we sing our songs and play, and then it became obvious that Las Vegas needed a place for original music to be nurtured and encouraged, and so we decided to provide an official platform and a forum for writers to come together. It's been an exciting journey because it's been more than just like, hey, let's get together and show off what we do. People have come together and developed pieces that have gone to Broadway or have won festivals and contests with their songs. New collaborations have developed. So people who met at the showcase, and I'm a composer, you're a lyricist, let's get together, and they do, and that's been really satisfying. And then when we became a nonprofit, we included scholarship. We set up a scholarship through UNLV through their composition department and their jazz composition department. And then when COVID hit, we realized that this community that has been so extraordinary, because the Composer Showcase is a showcase, which means no one is paid. So we've depended on the generosity of the community to come to our aid and to donate their artistry and their talent and their passion to us, and that's what made the showcase successful. So now all of a sudden, out of the blue, it just like sideswiped us, the COVID shutdown that took our entertainment community out. And so our way to give back was to try to set up some kind of an organization, a fund that would feed back into the community and help some of the people who our community is so small, and people pretty much know everybody. It's more like a family, and it's so supportive. And so this has been a big labor of love for us.
And so the whole Composer Showcase has changed over the years completely, from what it sounds like. And now you're in a position because of COVID to where you're actually giving back to the very community that used to come together and create that whole organization.
That's correct.
And I know Sally and Ned, you both have received a grant from them.
That's correct. Yeah, when COVID hit, it was really devastating for us too, with most of our tour schedule being canceled. So one of the things that Ned and I did right off the bat was look for possible grants that we could apply for, and the Composer Showcase grant was one of the first ones we did apply for about a year ago.
Yeah, it was very simple to apply for, and they came to our aid very quickly, and we've been very grateful. So we're very proud that this is a great way that we can help.
And this is your way of giving back, because you guys are behind this. When I say they are behind it, I mean they are really behind it. They've helped organize this whole thing, and I truly appreciate everything you guys have done. I mean, it's amazing what they've done. So this is their way of giving back, and we're hoping that the night of the fundraiser, hopefully before, but certainly the night of, we can raise quite a bit of funds for you guys.
That would be awesome. I mean, we've been good. Fortunate to have raised about $150,000, which sounds like a lot of money, but it's not really if you consider that's taken us a year to do. And the applications, it's like a tsunami. I mean, at first it was just a few, and then it was a few more, and now it's been like, in one day I'll get 40 applications for people who just are out of work, and when they explain why, they say, I've run out of my savings, I've borrowed all the money I can from my family, there's no work, everything is canceled, and you know how we see the light at the end of the tunnel now, right? Yeah. But that light is still way down there. It's
right, you can see it, but it's still ways away. Yeah.
Well, we're doing this at Stoney's Rockin' Country on May 5th. And it's a twofold thing. It is to raise money for your organization, and we hope we raise a ton for you.
I hope so. That'd be great.
And then also, like we said, to help try and put some of these some of these performers back to work. That's the goal. And I think that don't wait until the night of the event if you want to give. Go ahead and give. We have something out there on Quirky Minds Media and All Aspect Radio where they can give funds there, or they can go straight to the Composer Showcase and give funds as well.
On our website, yes.
Or, if you're going to wait till the night of, please bring a checkbook. We'll have a place where you can donate there as well. And we're just hoping this really works for everyone. Because I don't think anyone realizes what it's done to... we hear about the big acts are getting ready to go back. Some of them are going back in August, September, October. But some of the smaller ones that were in some of their smaller showrooms, that's not going to happen. And, so it's still going to be a while before we see some of these people back out there on the circuit. So, they still need your help. That's
very true. I always like to say, Bruno Mars probably didn't suffer a lot during the pandemic. Bless his heart, I'm a huge fan, and I still think that people, our community, meaning just entertainment in general, nationwide, but specifically here in Vegas, I felt like we were kind of forgotten. Like people didn't realize that these are the people whose lives are all about bringing joy and uplifting us and entertaining us and giving us, something, a distraction from the day-to-day life. And for every single job to have been canceled, And
we're not just talking about the singers or the performers. We're talking about behind the scenes.
Yep.
We're talking about the arrangers. I mean, every aspect of the industry has been hit by this.
That's right.
So it really is a great organization you have. And just being able, it doesn't sound like a lot when someone gives you a $500 grant. But it's like you said, when someone's counting on paying their rent or whatever, that can go a long way. So we really are hoping that people will, join us and make this a worthwhile event.
Yep.
And we encourage you to please go on our website at allaspectsradionetwork.com. That's allaspectsradionetwork.com. And just go to the event section. You cannot miss it. And go there, and you will see where you can be a sponsor. We're asking for sponsorships as well. Or there's a link there where you can click and go to the general admission through Stoney's. Tickets are $29 plus a $6 ticket fee, just so I want to make sure they understand there is a $6 ticket fee. So that's what it's going to cost to come through general admission. We're hoping you'll be a sponsor, and we're hoping that you divert some of those funds towards the Showcase of Las Vegas. All right,
yep.
Composer Showcase.
The Composer Showcase.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Sally or Ned, would you like to add anything to this?
Well, we do also want to thank all of the talent who also donated their time for the show too. Forgive me if I missed him. Maybe you can help me fill in the blanks. Okay. But we have a lot of talent, including Kent Fripp from the Las Vegas Goodfellas. We have our Master of Ceremonies, Robbie Howard is going to be there. Ninon is going to be doing the red carpet, right? And
Gary Anthony, who does a tribute to Sinatra.
Tribute to Sinatra. There's
John Anthony, who does tribute to Rod Stewart.
And there's Allie. Right,
Allison Ward. Oh, thank you.
Right, yeah. Oh, we have a list, so we don't forget anybody, right? Yeah, we have pop singer Ruthreen Umali. We have a singer, American Idol finalist crooner Lou Gazzara. You mentioned Allison Ward. We have a violinist. She calls herself a vinylinist.
Yes.
Michelle
I know they think we
Jones.
misspelled that, but
no,
we did
not.
not.
No, that's her moniker.
She's flying in from Florida, I believe,
from
to do
Orlando.
this event to help us out. And Chad Collins is doing a tribute to Luke Bryan. Him and I go back when we used to do a tribute. I used to perform as Jerry Lee Lewis, and he was Elvis.
Oh, wow.
And my other buddy did Johnny Cash. We called it Killer Cash and King. So I'm looking forward to working with him again. And Dennis DeSachmo Keating will be doing a tribute to Louis Armstrong.
Yeah.
Barbara Brighton, her tribute to Joan Rivers. Chris Ivan, very talented singer. Film director, writer, and producer Joe Lujan.
Yeah, Joe and Chris will actually be performing together. There's a song that they did a duet they did together for one of the songs on the album that Joe produced for Chris.
Oh, great!
Yeah,
and so maybe the Las Vegas Composer Showcase can
there you go
partner with them. There you go.
Absolutely,
everything happens for a reason, right? And Rod Stewart, tribute artist, Mr. John Anthony. So a lot of talent is there, and of course we want to thank Stoney's as
yes,
well
Stoney's Rock
for
Country.
offering their
Of
facility.
course, we'll also have our band there.
Yep,
John Clowes on drums.
Oh yeah, your
Matt
band's going to be
Baldoni
there.
on
Yeah.
Matt,
guitar and
he's from the Australian Bee Gees, our guitarist.
And Jim DeRigo
Jim
on
DeRigo on
sax,
sax,
flute and
flute. Yeah.
And then we have the drummers.
Oh,
Sally?
that's right. The
Taiko.
Taiko drummers, Korabo Taiko. So
Yeah.
they'll be playing in the beginning of the evening during the reception.
Right, where we're waiting for the other performers to come on.
We have a raffle.
We
right?
have
and,
we
auction.
have a regular raffle, then we have a silent silent auction,
Mhm.
and then we have a 50-50 raffle the day of the event. You guys, I think Dennis DeSachmo came up with that one, where I guess you put 50. Whoever buys a ticket, you put the money in there at the end of the night. One ticket gets drawn, and you split that with us. So that's going to be a pretty good
touch
little
of Vegas.
Yeah,
50,
that's Vegas for real.
50
That's like hit
odds.
the jackpot. So we'll have that, and then we have the online ticket raffles for $29. You can buy those. You will not have to be present to win. If we draw your name, someone will just pick up. You'll get whatever we're raffling that day, and then we'll write you or call you and let you know where to pick it up.
And there's been a lot of good things donated, right? There's been record albums and signed memorabilia, right?
Well,
from
we
some
have
celebrities.
one baseball. Don't ask me; I'm not a sports fanatic, but there's one baseball I think it's valued at about $300. That'll be there, and then we have a rose quartz heart, beautiful. That was donated by I Love Crystals there at Town Square, where we're going to be doing the event, and that's going to be in our silent auction. It was very generous of her. You'll have to see it, you guys, if you
You have
haven't
a
seen it.
Magic Johnson.
We have a
poster
Magic Johnson's
signed by
poster,
Magic
yes,
Johnson.
and the artist.
And I'm
who-
donating my services if someone wants to bid on a piano lesson, right?
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll be. And I think we talked about it. I don't know if we're going to do it or not, but we were going to raffle off Barbara.
Yeah, Dream Date with Barbara Brighton, Joan Rivers.
So I don't know if she agrees to it. We'll do it.
Comes complete with earplugs. So anyway.
She might listen to this. You better be
Hi,
careful,
Barbara.
Ned.
I love you too. That's okay.
So funny.
So it
Each
should be
other.
a fun night. I'm looking forward to it. So anyway, doors open at 5, and then the last part of the show ends at 10, and then we have a little surprise number we're going to do at the end, I believe.
Yeah.
So we'll say that
Yeah, it'd be
until the day
great.
of the show.
Yeah.
So, all right. So please come and join us. And again, if you have any questions, just go to allaspectsradionetwork.com/events, and everything is there. You'll find out everything you need to know. All right. Thank you,
Great.
everyone, for being on the show. Thank you,
Absolutely.
Keith. Thank you, Sally.
Welcome.
Thank you, Ned.
Thank you.
If we ever needed each other, we need each other now.
If we can depend on each other, we'll find a way somehow.
We can overcome all the darkness. We'll make it through the night. For strength and for hope, for the world, we need to shine light. If we can be there for each other and find a way to live, giving like a sister or brother, the best that we can give. Even when the fear paralyzes, we don't know where to start. For strength and for hope, for the world, live with an open heart. When we stand as one, we still stand on our own.
We face the unseen enemy. We are not alone. Divided we fall, but united we survive.
Keeping our hope and our dreams and our world alive.
Come and lift your voice and sing with us, and let the truth be heard. Truth in every verse, every chorus, in every single word.